Hello YouTube, this is Shay and 5 again. And once again, I've done it again. This is Tuesday, and I let Monday go by, and I did not do a vlogging video. So, we're doing vlogging video on Tuesday again. And I don't have a lot to vlog about either, because I didn't keep up. I wrote a couple of things down, and that was it. I didn't keep up with it. So I'm getting bad about that. So anyway, for last Monday, not yesterday, but the Monday before, August the 5th, 2013, I was at the baby's house keeping them and sitting at the table doing whatever. I don't remember what I was doing. I know the kids were there right there with me because they seen it too and they giggled and laughed. But a squirrel, we heard a noise and we looked up at the window and it was a squirrel. And it was on the outside of the window, but it was hanging onto the screen of the window, and it had jumped. I think it was actually crawling down, walking down the side of the house and on the window, and went down. They have like a deck under that window that has it's like way down, but because it's just the way the yard and all is made, kind of on a hill thing. And then the deck has it's not really an awning covering, but it's boards like where maybe they started to build one and didn't finish it, and I think the squirrel had dropped down on it. But it was funny. We seen the squirrel run on the window, and the babies thought it was funny and they giggled and laughed about it. And I've been doing, on Monday I did school with Ian. See, Ike started school. He's the 6-year-old he is, and there's that stinking ant again. I promise. I don't know where it's coming from. It's on my screen. It's the second time I've seen it. But anyway, so Ike was getting ready to start school, and they were shopping for him, and they got him a new backpack. And so Ian, you know, he's only 3 years old. He wanted to go to school too. So his mom bought him a backpack. And because his mom bought him a backpack, he thought he was going to get to go to school with Ike. So come that Monday morning when Ike got ready to go to school, Ian thought he was going to get to go. And when his mama told him he couldn't, she called it that he had a meltdown. He had a meltdown because he couldn't go to school. I don't know exactly what she called a meltdown or what that means. It probably means he threw a little hissy fit. In which case he would have needed to have been picked up and pump on the booty. And but people don't do things like that no more these days. They crazy and retarded. Anyways, everybody has their own opinion about things. So, he had a meltdown because he couldn't get to school. So she told him that he would have to go to Aunt Shay's school. So Aunt Shay has been printing out some school papers, ABC things. It shows pictures and it shows like what A is for and what B is for. And then it has lines and it has the dotted lines and you trace over it to write the letter. So it's teaching them to write the letter and what the letter stands for, you know, what word starts with that letter and all. And so I have been printing them out and letting him do them. He's done A and B and C and D. He does one letter a day. So like all last week, see, I only go 3 days a week now. So I hadn't been doing it on the days that I don't go. My girls go Tuesday and Thursday, and I don't think they've been doing it. Now, Elizabeth asked something about his school and what I do with him, and I think she was working with him on his ABCs today, but she didn't print a paper out like I do. So that Monday I did A with him. That Wednesday I did B with him, and that Friday I did C with him. And then this week, this is Tuesday, so yesterday, Monday, I did D with him. And then Elizabeth went today, and I think she, you know, practiced the ABCs with him, probably the ABC song, and trying to get him to learn the whole alphabet, you know, and everything. At least she had mentioned trying to do that with him. So I do that with him, and of course when I do that with him, Cooker Man, he's the one that loves to write and draw anyway, so I sit him at the table and I get him a piece of paper and a pen, and he sits there and he draws and writes, and I'll come over there and I'll do my little swirly twos, and he loves for me to do that. I'll do the swirly thing, and then I'll give him the pen back, but he picks the pen up and he hands it right back, and he hits the paper. He wants me to put dots around in the swirly tube, because that's what I do, and that's what I showed him, and he likes that, and then he'll try to do it, you know. He loves to draw. So we did school together. Oh, and for lunch, Ian, Ike had gotten a new lunchbox to take to school. So Ian got his old one, Ike's old one. So what I done for lunchtime, I prepared Ian's lunch up in his lunchbox. And so I had him at the table, and I brought his lunchbox to him, and then I opened it up. And what I did is I let him, okay, when you open it up, the lid's up here. But what I done is I turned it around and let the lid lay on the table, and the big part was here. And so I let the lid be kind of like his plate. And I fixed his food out, and he sat there and ate like out of the lunchbox. He loved that. He thought, because I told him I said, now at school, Ike takes his lunchbox to school, and he eats at lunch at the lunch table out of his lunchbox. So I said, we're doing school, Aunt Shay's school with Ian, so at lunchtime we have to have our school lunchbox. And so I fixed his lunch up for him, and he loved it. He thought it was so neat and fun. So we did that for lunch. And then that's all I had wrote down for vlogging. I told y'all only a couple of things, and that was it. I quit. Now, I did write down Tuesday, August the 6th. That was the next day, which is, no, because that was last week. So all the rest of last week, I didn't write anything down. I didn't write anything over the weekend. I didn't write anything for yesterday or today. So there you go. That's all my vlogging. I probably ain't going to remember either what we did. Let's see. All I know is, like I said, Monday I kept the kids. We did A for school and did the lunchbox. I didn't keep them on Tuesday. And my girls didn't keep them last week on Tuesday and Thursday either. Their grandparents came and kept them. And then Wednesday I went back, and me and Ian worked on B. And we did the lunchbox thing again. And then Thursday, like I said, Grandma come and kept them, and so the girls didn't. And then Friday I went, and we did ABC. I need to go back to school. So we did C. And Friday, or was that yesterday? That was yesterday. See, I was going to get some things confused. I don't remember. I don't think we did the lunchbox Friday because I couldn't find it. I think she had it put up or something. But anyway, I don't remember much of what we did. I just keep them. And we play, and they watch movies, and I take them out to their little playground across the road from their house and let them swing and push them and just different things like that. And then in the evening time, when Ike comes home from school, he gets home about 3:30. We have snack first because he's hungry and wants to eat something. So we fix and eat snack, and then I have always prepare a craft, a kid's craft, that I can do with them. So we get to the table and do a kid's craft. So I know one day, I don't remember what day it was, but one day we was making cards I was letting them make a card for their mama, and we was on it, doing it, and we got finished with Ike and Ian's, and I was helping Tookie do his, and me and Tookie was finishing up and writing in it, I love you, Mom, when they pulled up and walked in the door. So we had to hurry up and clean everything up. I told them, hurry up, put it on we're just going to let them line it up on their piano there. They have a piano. Y'all sing it, and that way she could see the cards sitting there. So they was walking in the door when I was saying, hurry up, put them on the piano, So we did that. Like I said, I don't remember what day that was. Let me think. Okay. Over the weekend, my youngest daughter, Katie's boyfriend, soon to be fiance, or whatever that's called, Marcus is his name, came. He got here late Friday night and stayed the weekend with us, and spent the night Friday night and Saturday. You know, that's when I went to town, and then we went to that next door town, to Popeyes, all of us together to eat, and went to the bookstore that night, and then came home, and then he went to church with us Sunday morning, and then we went out to eat after Sunday school. Where did we go eat? went to a Mexican restaurant. And then I got some cheese quesadillas that was good, and I got the cheese sauce to dip my chips in because I don't like the salsa sauce. So I did the cheese sauce, and then I got an extra order of cheese sauce because I just poured it over my cheese quesadillas. And Albert, the thing that he got, beans comes with it, and he don't like the beans, so he told him to put it in a side dish. And I took his beans and I poured them on top of my cheese quesadillas, and it was delicious, honey. So we did that, and then we came home, and then Marcus packed up, loaded up, and left. I went back home. There's something on my screen that always irritates me when stuff gets on my screen. So that was Sunday. Monday, which was yesterday, I went and kept the babies, and that's the day we did D. And our Mississippi babies, Bailey, Cody, and Miles, their dad's job has him in Pennsylvania right now. So they had come up to Pennsylvania to spend some time with him, and they've been kind of like on vacation. They went to New York and toured some stuff and everything. So now they were on their way back home, and which the kids had they missed, actually. Their school has done started, but they wasn't there to go when it first started, so today was their first day. And but coming back home yesterday, they came through Kingsport, and got in touch with us and wanted to see us, so wanted to eat lunch with us. So she had a bunch of stuff packed, and they were just going to do a picnic. So she said we'd just go to a park and have a picnic, and the kids could play and let some of their energy out from riding in the car so much and everything. So Albert came. I had asked Michaela, that's the babies I keep here, my Tennessee babies. I have Mississippi babies and Tennessee babies. I'd asked her if I could have the car seats, and to take them, because I told her they know about they've met them anyway. Actually, Bubba has been here and played with Isaac before. I told her they were coming through, and we were going to meet them and eat with them in the park, a picnic, and asked if I could have the car seats. So, sorry. And Ike gets off at 3:30, and his dad usually goes and picks him up and brings him to the house to me with the babies, and then his dad goes back to work because they don't get home from work until 5:30. But she asked me, since I was doing that, could we just go by and get Isaac? And so I said, yeah, that would be fine. Now, he missed. He didn't get to go to the park. He didn't get to see Bubba nor Bailey and Cody and play with them because he was still in school. And when we left there, we went to the school and picked him up and went back to their house. So he missed it. I didn't even tell him where we'd been and what we did, so he wouldn't realize that he missed me and Bubba. But yesterday, Monday, that's what we did. So Albert came and got me and the babies, and we loaded up the car seats in the truck, and then we went to the park, and my Mississippi babies was there, and I got to see them and hug them. They're getting so big. Them girls is taller than me. Everybody's always taller than me, and I don't like that. It upsets me. Anyway, so we had a picnic lunch, and Bubba had a turtle in a little bowl with water and a rock, and he had to show it to me, and they played, and Tuckerman and Ian, I had to swing them, and they climbed on the bars and on the toy things, and they slid, and they walked around, and they even waded in the water and played in the sand. They had a ball. So we did that for lunchtime yesterday, and then Uncle Al brought us, we hugged and told our Mississippi babies bye, because they had to get back on the road and head on home. And so then Uncle Al brought us back to the baby's house, and then he left and went back home, and I stayed there the rest of the day. We went and got Ike, and then came home, and I stayed there the rest of the day. And but ended up having to stay even later. Didn't get to leave till between 6:30 and 7. And I was after 7 getting home, when normally they get home about 5:30, and I get home about 6. But Michaela, their mama, she started having chest pain and couldn't breathe, and he had to take her to the ER. And of course, you know how that goes. You're always in there a long time. And so when she came home and she was wearing something on her chest that she had to wear on her chest for them to monitor her for a little while. I don't know how long. But anyway, she said she was alright. I don't know what the deal was. But anyways, so I ended up having to stay late with the babies. And Tucker, man, he was tired. And we went up to their room and was watching a movie. And he was laying on the bed drinking his juice, watching the movie. And next thing I knew, I looked over and he was gone. He was out. So then me and the older boys went downstairs and was playing until their mom and them come in, and then I came home. That was yesterday. And then I get home, we eat supper, and I get all comfortable, and I get back here on my bed, and I get on my laptop, and I'm ready to enjoy watching my videos. And I get started watching one of the videos, and it gets about halfway. It was one of the long ones because it was a vlogging one. It was the Shaytards. And it was about halfway through with it, and bam, it goes off. And the reason it did, that wasn't the only thing that went off. My laptop went off, the lights went off, the air went off. Yeah, we had been having bad weather. It had been raining. It was cloudy and raining yesterday evening. And but they found out what happened. A transformer had blowed. And so I could not finish watching my videos. I was bored. I ended up taking my medicine. We went to bed early, which, to be honest, I had plans for that. I had actually took my medicine when I was sitting back here getting comfortable and watching my videos, but I was going to watch my videos until it got me sleepy. And then that happened. So it was a hot night last night. We had to raise the window, which I don't like at all. And I am, yes, I'm going to admit it, I am a chicken. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a big baby. I have to have a nightlight. I do not like the dark. I do not like doing this right here and not being able to even see the form of my hand, people. And that's how it was. Just imagine, you put your hand right here and your eyes is open, and you cannot even see the form, the shape of your hand at all. That's black. That's pitch black, and it's scary. I want to be able to see my hand when I put it right here in front of my face. So, I sleep with a nightlight on. And I didn't have a nightlight last night. I don't like it. And if my husband would let me, I'd lay the flashlight on by me all night. Anyway, so, it was a hot night last night. Miserable, didn't sleep good, turned tossed. Woke up, my back hurting, my hip hurting bad this morning and all that. So I had to take some Tylenol this morning, but I got to sleep late. The lights finally came back on about 10 something today, this morning. So anyway. So that's how that went, and I had a doctor's appointment today. It was just a regular checkup. Nothing bad, so I went to the doctor, but I've been being dizzy, so I told him about that, and now I'm on another medicine to take the rest of my life, I guess, with the many others that I take. I hate getting old. Things get wrong with you, and you have to take medicines all the rest of your life, and I hate it. So I got another stinking medicine to take for being dizzy. He said it's inner ear, and before, he told me, like, sleep on the opposite side and what you normally sleep on. It should help. It didn't help. Because now I sleep on both sides because I'm always turning and tossing and twisting and turning all through the night. I used to just sleep on my left side, but now it's equal both sides, I think. That's what I told him today. So he gave me the medicine. He said, well, try that. If that don't work, then I'll have to go to a physical therapist that's going to help me do this and this and this and get my body all lined up again. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So, and got my prescriptions for that and my iron pill again, so then we had to go to Walmart to get that, and we had to pick up some water and some water flavors and some sugar and some tea and stuff like that. So, and also we hadn't had lunch yet, so they have a Subway in Walmart, so we got Subway for lunch and we ate, and we got our stuff and got my medicine, came back home, brought Katie a Subway, And we just got home a little bit ago, and that's when I started making my videos. I did my haul video, and then I did the video showing this, and that I know what it was, and I was right, it was a hamburger press. And now I'm making my belated, one day late vlog video that I should have made yesterday. But I was tired and hurting yesterday and was ready to go to bed, and then the lights and all went out. So, anyways. Oh, and Elizabeth came home. She just came in a while ago. She came home early. Said, she was keeping the babies today. She said they got home early from work. So she came in just a little bit ago. So anyway, I'm making my videos, and I'm through with that. So now I'm going to get comfortable and get on my bed again, and hopefully I can watch my videos. Maybe the lights won't go out this time. Alright, folks, that's all I have for you on blogging. Maybe I'll do better next time. Hopefully. Y'all give me some blogging ideas to blog about. Leave it in the comments below. I ask y'all to leave me all kind of comments, and I don't get the comments. I get very few comments. I want comments, people. Please give me comments. Okay. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed it. Watching me and my silly self, and thank you for watching, and behave yourselves, and toodaloo until next time.